little bit different of a video than I normally do, but it still includes the outdoors. Today, I'm gonna spend a day farming. I've hooked up with a couple people around where I live, just gonna go out with them. I'm gonna do 2 farm tours, and then I'm gonna jump in a truck. I'm gonna help them harvest some corn. So we'll see where this goes. So after I do my farm tours, I'm gonna hop in this truck here and go for a ride and drive for the rest of the afternoon. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy it. So my first stop of the day was a large pumpkin farm that grows about 40 or 50 acres or so of pumpkins, and it's just a huge operation. They also have a lot of corn. They do rotational cover crops. It was really great to get out there and look at it. The weather out at this place was exceptional. It was pretty early in the morning, so there was still a lot of fog, but as the fog burned off, you could see across this tons of hay fields, and you can see hay bales out in the distance. It was a really great sight to see, and the farmer showed us around for a little bit just to give us a tour, show us what he did there and how he did it. It was great to see all the different varieties of pumpkins. Next, I went to a brand new orchard right across the county. They started last year and have planted like 40 different varieties, mostly heirloom. This was a beautiful orchard tucked back in the middle of nowhere, and they had a guest cottage that they restored that was built back in the 1800s that they restored and kept on the property. And it was just a great place to visit, and the same thing here. The owner showed me around, showed me what he was growing, just gave me a tour of his operation. I really enjoyed it. We are out here waiting on, there's 2 trucks in front of me. When I first got out here, they were kind of broken down in the field, and they just started back up. So I'm behind 2 other trucks, and I'm almost up to be loaded. So what I'll do is I'll drive next to the chopper the whole time they're going, and they'll be shooting this corn silage into the back of my truck, hopefully. I'm pretty sure some of it's going to get into the cab as we go, but that's all right, not a big deal. This can be a fun job for sure. So it's about 85 degrees, 85 degrees out. And it's much worse when it's very hot. But right now I have a little bit of AC in the cab, and it's not too bad. But gosh, it's beautiful out here. That's the one thing about this job that you don't get anywhere else. The dump truck I'm in is a straight drive tandem wheel dump truck. It's got a manual transmission in it. Not an automatic. It's pretty fun to drive. It's kind of big. I like that. It means I can haul a little bit more, and mainly it's just fun to drive. Most of the other trucks on this farm are just these standard trucks here. Anything but standard. They're custom built for this operation. So they do really well here for what they need them to, and they just haul silage. I believe it's about 300 acres they're doing. So it's quite the trip. It'll probably take about a week and a half, they advised. So the reason I'm out here today, because I enjoy this type of work. My job is usually an office job, so any chance that I can get to help out in some way with outdoors, with farming, I usually jump on. It's great to see. And they were kind enough to let me come along. I have a commercial driver's license, so they're definitely getting something out of it too. But it's always nice to be able to help out, to be engaged in this type of thing.
gonna get you out of your comfort zone a little bit. Of course, for these guys, it's not a comfort zone at all, but if you work in an office, it's much different than you would normally get. So that's why I enjoy doing it. It's always something different out here. We've made the drive down here. I'm at this little scale house. I've just weighed my truck, so we know exactly how much each truck weighs and what the load is. So I'm about to head over to the bag and we'll unload there. This truck weighs 34,930 pounds. So we are headed back, or I am headed back up to town. One load takes about an hour to get. Yeah, the plan is to go back up the road, get another load about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So if they're quitting about 7 or 8, I should be able to get about 8 loads today. I started around noon, so hopefully you've enjoyed seeing this much of it, and hopefully I'll be able to get more. It's a little difficult to film and drive, except when I'm on the farm road. So I have enjoyed this so far. It's good to do something like this every now and then.